Alright guys, so this week for Data Science Club we're going to talk about starting and stopping training in Keras. Before we do that, we need to make sure our environment is set up properly. So that's why we're not doing our normal intro right here. We'll do that on the next video. We're going to try to break it up into two separate videos so that you can set up your environment in one and then follow the other one if you need if you just want to look at the algorithm and how that works. So let's see. All right, so we're going to be looking at this article on pyimagesearch.com, which we'll post in the links. And to get the code that you'll need for it, you got to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Well, almost to the bottom, and then put in your email address for these downloads, and it'll send you, something to confirm the link, and then it'll send you another link to download a zip file that has the code you need.
Yeah, and this is the part of the library that you need to actually start or stop and start your neural network algorithm.
Yeah.
And the reasons why you might want to do it, we'll talk about it in the next video.
Yeah.
Just a brief at the very beginning.
Yeah. So since I already submitted my email address, I got the link and everything, and so they send you this zip folder, so you'll just uncompress that, and then if you go to rc.uab.edu and open up your data user directory, and then if you have the rc-dsc, you can open that up, and then I'm just going to plop that code directly in there. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to work in here, because this PyImageSearch has some Python modules in it that we're going to use. Let's see. The other thing that I noticed just from looking at it before we start is that we don't have CV2 in the Notebook of the Week environment. So we're going to, let's see. So one of the interesting things about Jupyter Notebooks, so if you start up an interactive session with the Jupyter Notebook, then when it gets launched and you connect, you see this home. You can actually come in here and click new terminal, and this terminal will be on your compute session, and so we'll use this one to update our Python library. The only thing that you'll have to do after you do this is you'll have to restart your Jupyter kernel. If you don't, then your Jupyter Notebook won't recognize that you have the library installed. All right, so we're going to do module load Anaconda 3, and then source activate NBOTW for Notebook of the Week. And then after we do that, we're going to do conda install OpenCV. So even though in Python it's called CV2 when you're importing it, just to keep things exciting, they like to call the actual package something different, I suppose.
It's just to keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Can't make things simple.
Yep.
We'll see if that works. So after we install this, we'll go ahead and restart our kernel, and then we'll...
We should have CV2 in our...
Yeah, we should have CV2 in our environment, and then we'll stop this video, and then we'll start back up to do the actual looking at the code for starting and stopping. All right. Oh wow, that's gonna install a hefty chunk of stuff.
Yeah.
So OpenCV, the CV in OpenCV stands for computer vision. And so a lot of these libraries are specific to images and data compression and all that business.
Yeah, and that's why you see a lot of X libraries that are being installed as well as dependencies for CV or OpenCV.
All right. So that actually didn't take too long. So let's check. So this is just the library import part of the code. I'm going to recopy it because I think I deleted some stuff. All right. Do this. All right. And we actually don't need this line here. That's just to make sure that the matplotlib libraries get saved in the background. But let's run this. And it says no. Oh, and that's because this notebook is up a level. So let me close this. Let's go into our folder, and then we'll create a new notebook in here. Paste that, and then run that, and that should work. All right, so it made it past the PyImage search part, so that code exists, doesn't seem to have any errors in it. When you see that using TensorFlow, that means the Keras library is getting loaded appropriately.
All right, that completed successfully.
All right, sounds good. All right, well, we're going to stop this video, and then we're going to restart streaming just so we got a good separation between the setup and then actually running the code.